welcome to the Festival of Storytellers.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be on right now. It's been a couple of weeks of excitement, getting prepared, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but this has got to be close to the top.
Thank you, Reader's Magnet, and thank you, John, for putting this forth and taking the chance on us authors in presenting this out to the world.
I've enjoyed this immensely, Joanne.
Ellie, so have I. Thank you for who you are, and thank you, Reader's Magnet. You all are beautiful, and you've worked so very hard, and we are blessed.
We are.
I thank everybody that's involved with this process, because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. We thank Reader's Magnet and everybody that's involved. I love Reader's Magnet. They say, we share your stories with the world.
Hello fairgoers, hello storytellers, and hello world! Welcome to the Festival of Storytellers Season 2, a 14-day fun-filled event that will show you exactly how everyone has a story to tell. We are streaming live via our Reader's Magnet Facebook page and Reader's Magnet YouTube channel. Please don't forget to visit www.thefestivalofstorytellers.com. My name is Frank, and I'll be your moderator for this hour. Our featured author of the hour is a published author for both fiction and non-fiction works. God bless him with a bachelor's degree in English from Calvin University and a master's degree in English from Western Michigan University. He taught English for 8 years. After God renewed old call to the ministry, he was a pastor in 7 churches for 27 years. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Bruce LEITER. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. How are you?
Hi, Frank.
How are you
Doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Yes.
I'm doing
So Bruce LEITER, ladies and
good.
gentlemen, our featured author of the hour. He is the author of the book. This is a trilogy. The most recent book published is entitled Divided Together 2104. Right, Bruce?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. The other 2 books published were called Divided Together 2084, and the other one is Divided Together 2094. But before we dig into those books, Bruce, do you mind sharing a little bit about yourself to our viewers? Tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that I'm a retired pastor, and about a year, a little more than a year before I was going to retire, I knew I was going to retire, and I figured, well, most pastors or teach in different churches when they retire, and that's what I thought I was going to do. But I was a pastor out on the prairies in South Dakota on an American reservation. And one night I couldn't sleep in the summer of 2007. And the thought came to me very clear. I was to write a book about the real me in a friendly relationship with a skeptic named Joe Smith. And I never thought of any of that before. And here this came out of the black, I guess it would be, when in the middle of the night. So I ran that by my wife, and she and other ranchers in the area in our church also encouraged me. So it took the form of my first book, Doubtbusters, idea of Ghostbusters, the movies. There's more than one. And instead, though, this book busts doubts instead of ghosts. So, and then the second part of it is God is my shrink. Psychiatrists wouldn't fit on the front cover, so shrink fit better. But it's based on the Second World War. God is my co-pilot, and so I didn't want my airplane, so to speak, but instead God is my pilot. So I made it God is my shrink because I had 7 years of depression, and I talk in the book about how God healed me, as well as in my autobiography, which I wrote many years. Began my writing career, and then it turned into my being an author with those acceptances of two of my books, one a Bible study, and the other one the first of my trilogy, divided together 2084 in the year AD 2084 in the future, and that was accepted by a traditional company just as I began and propelled my writing career into a ministry where I'm trying to be God's blessing to people who read it. So that's kind of the idea behind the series, and of course, divided together is kind of a strange combination. So what it means is that Farhan, the Christian criminologist, who is part of the people in all three novels, he's a Christian and he's also a criminologist, but he teams up with in a fictional Muslim land in 2084. He teams up with a Muslim woman, and then he teams up with an atheist when he comes back to the United States, and pretty well discovers that the United States in 2094 has become largely atheist, and so and then in the last one, the 2104, which it was highlighted there, is he teams up with a Hindu because the atheist influence has decreased in America 10 years later, and he in each of all the mystery novels, he discusses his belief with each one of the others' beliefs, and so it's a novel that people, no one among the readers that I've talked to have discovered the clue and the criminal before it's revealed. So,
So your first book
that's a challenge to the readers, to really suspenseful, and there's humor throughout the books, because I believe as a writer, all the serious stuff in all my books has to be balanced with humor, and that takes different forms in different books.
So, Bruce, your first book is actually a nonfiction book. That's Doubt Busters, God is My Shrink, right? And now we are promoting the fiction materials that you've published, right? Again, if that's Divided Together, 2104, right? So for all of our viewers out there who are watching us live, you can grab a copy of Bruce Leiter's book available on Amazon.com. It's Divided Together, 2104. And also the other, the two other part of the trilogy, that would be Divided Together 2084 and Divided Together 2094. Or you can also visit Bruce Leiter's website. That would be www.growingtoknowgod.org. Or you can also check him on his social media accounts. That would be facebook.com.
Well, it's a combination.
Yes, that would be facebook.com/Bruce Leiter and twitter.com/Leiter the Writer. Right,
Well,
Bruce?
the first one.
Okay. Bruce, thank you so much. And we're looking forward to ordering copies of your book. Everyone, again, all these copies are available on Amazon. All right. It's Divided Together 2104 by Bruce Leiter. With Reader's Magnet, we share your stories with the world. Have a great day.